Let's get this party started. Oops. All right. Give that a refresh. Let's check this out. Headache of a fill. Not due to anybody. Due to Facebook. Facebook wanted to be a pain in the buttocks today. Link to the live on YouTube. All right. See, we got folks slowly trickling in. All right. I don't see any comments coming through. I didn't have to tag anyone. Ah, James, hello. Welcome in. All right, well, it's that time. Day number 13 of the Advent calendar. Bottom right, look at that. Hi, Rebecca, welcome in. I'll address it here in a moment. That fill was... What was I thinking? Thinking that we would have a chill Saturday fill. It would take, maybe an hour. I could sort of break in the meantime. No. Stop? Stop what? What's up? What is the right Advent? What was that? Oh, it's the Topps Holiday Advent Calendar. Here, it's probably easier if I go full face cam. Yeah, it's this. Sorry, the focus is all jacked up. Give me a sec. There we go. Yeah, the 2025 Topps Holiday Advent Calendar. I thought they were in some kind of order. So they kind of are. It's like each day. Like you can see I've busted out some of these. Sorry, this is a pain. But they're in like these little doorways. Like each day is numbered. And so you just do it one day at a time. Let's see what we got for today. Little Ellie De La Cruz. Helsley. Riley Green. Yeah, Helsley had a rough year. Schwab on the nice list. And Matt Olson. Still haven't pulled anything too crazy out here. But it's fine. And, of course, we have to get our rooster for the day. Add it to the army of roosters. Oh, okay. That's what he's doing. He's giving us thumbs ups. That's what he's doing. And there's the army of roosters. Oh my gosh. But no, I do want to address something, okay? I want to say I'm sorry for the fill. I know that I have no control over it, but I was going through it. Like, I didn't exit out, and usually comments just pop up, right? So I was going through, And then I backed out and went back in, and I saw like 5 people had commented, and I didn't even address it, even though I was further down. That's why I had to fully restart. I turned off comments. It was chaotic. Thank you for the folks who did not berate me in messages. Those of you who did, I'm sorry. I hope I can get you next time. These are my last boxes. I genuinely didn't expect that fast of a fill. I don't think anybody did. All right, we're ripping Chrome Update. Let's get a Chrome Update card on the stage. Where's my... here it is. This is a card I got in the mail a little while ago, and I was going to use it for the repacks, but I'll be honest. It's just too pretty looking. It's an Aqua Blue Lava Lamp Junior Caminero from last year's Topps Chrome Update 2024. So we'll put that guy up here for today for some good luck. All right, well, I've been live for almost 6 minutes. Sorry for the delay. Let's do this thing. Let's get on with the random. So here's everybody. I know it's zoomed out, so it's kind of tough to see, but it's just so I can show everybody in their spots. 1 through 30. I'm going to randomize all 30 MLB teams. I'd appreciate that more, James. But yeah, that was seriously unexpected because all of our other breaks. Dana, you say now, but you don't realize that you were when I was doing it. Didn't you send me 6 screenshots in a row? But no, I'm going to randomize this 5 times. No, Dana was one of the people who called it out too. He was like, hey dude, I think you're missing stuff. And I was like, uh-oh. But no, here's all 30 MLB teams. I'm going to randomize it 5 times. And then once we randomize it, I'm going to paste it in here. And then I'm going to alphabetize the teams. So keep an eye out of where your spot numbers are, because it won't be in that same order when we do it. I'll put it in alphabetical order by team. All right, 5 randoms, everybody. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have the Boston Red Sox through the New York Mets. Nice right there at the bottom. If we're ranking off-season moves, I'm glad we have the Mets at the bottom. All right, so to show that we're keeping this in the same order, Rooster with the Red Sox, and then we'll hear, yeah, Rooster has the Red Sox, Rockies, and Dana has the A's. All right, from those 3. I'm just going to hit this, sort A to Z, and there we go. Now I can grab the Brew Crew, pull them over, and then I will read down the list of what everybody's got. And of course I'll zoom it in so you can see it with me as we do this. Sorry, my mouse is moving really slowly. All right, there we go. Nice and large. So, Kayla. All right, let's double check real quick. Rooster had the Rockies. Yep, Rockies. Dana has the A's. Yep, he got the A's. And what was the other one? Red Sox. Yes, spot 1. Okay, so they're all in the same. You can go back and double check if you like. But Kayla, you have the Diamondbacks, Rebecca with the Braves, Bradley with the O's, Rooster with the Red Sox, Matt with the Cubbies, Robert with the White Sox, Chris with the Reds, Rich with the Guards, Roost with the Rockies, James with the Tigers, Rich with the Astros, Scott with the Royals, Robert with the Halos, Dana with the Dodgers, Robert with the Marlins, Jason with the Brew Crew, Rebecca with the Twins, Rooster with the Mets, Dana with the Yankees, Dana with the A's, Rooster with the Phillies and Pirates, Andrew with the Padres, Rebecca with the Giants, Matt with the M's, Roost with the Cardinals, Andrew with the Rays, James with the Rangers, Scott with the Jays, and Dana with the Nats. If you would like to trade, now's the time to do so. Who did you get? Okay. Rooster, you have the Red Sox, the Rockies, the Mets, the Phillies, the Pirates, and the Cardinals. I also have a little bit of a surprise for after the break. So if you want to stick around, we're going to be... What would you do if I said we're opening up a case after this? Red's available. It's a question for Chris. Give it a couple minutes for trades. But yes, you heard me correct. We will be opening up a case of a big time product after this break. So if you want to stick around, want a little bit of extra entertainment, hang out. Dana actually, dude, you crushed these teams. Yankees, A's, Dodgers, and Nats. Dude, what the heck? Now, don't get me wrong. I love it when people hit good. Like, get good teams off the random. But that's like too good, dude. It's gonna make me look bad. Rebecca has the Braves. Yeah, no kidding. White Sox and Marlins are for. I know, Robert. That's like. Anybody want to trade? I see people asking if teams are available. I don't see any teams actually going down. Okay, and Hobby Box wanted to take a dive. Dana, look, I know you. Dodgers for Braves. Phillies for Yankees. Phillies for Reds. Dane. Oh yeah, we'll see if any of those go through. Yeah, I'm angry reacting to that because that's questioning my integrity, and I'm not a fan of that. And I just yeah, I don't like that. I know he's messing, but I don't think everybody else would realize that if they jumped in. On second thought, I'm not trading. Thanks for deleting that, my friend. Like I don't. This is the equivalent of when I jumped in that mini with Jeremy. I got 2 spots and I ended up getting the top 2 teams, and yeah, it was like I was like, oh nice, and then it was like, oh wait, now people are gonna start saying crap that isn't true because nobody sees when you jump in a random team and you get not good teams. They just want to point out the bad stuff. It's just life. Braves for Phillies. Give it about 1 more minute for trades. Yeah, exactly. I'll do Reds for Yankees, and Dana can swap with you, Roost. LOL. Last call. Last call. I know there's a lot of stuff being proposed, but I don't see any deal or no deal. Case of Dune? I haven't even seen Dune. No, like I said, it's a big time product, James. I think some folks might just want to hang out and watch just to see the spectacle. This is a case that I have never ripped before. I don't get it often. Actually, I don't think I've ever gotten it, now that I think about it. But, you know, sometimes life throws something your way and you're like, hey, I guess we're going big. We already had some folks buy it. Okay, not trading. All right, well, we will get started. Need Ashley to break Marvel. Ashley said she would actually be willing to come. Actually, I didn't need to delete that. She said she'd be willing to come down and rip some today. Rip some baseball, that is. It is a sold case. It is. Do you want me to spoil it? Oh, Matt, case of pro debut. What do you think of some low level nobody? No. I'll go get it. You guys think I'm some low level streamer, and I don't get the big stuff. Oh yeah, that's exactly what you think it is. That's 2024 Prism Blasters. Yeah, who needs Dynasty when we got Prism Blasters, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry if I got your hopes up. It's nothing crazy, but it'll be fun. Dana and Roost messaged me and said, hey, do you still have this? And I was like, I do. And they're like, let's do it. I don't think it's been pulled yet, Roost. Alrighty, let's do this thing. Mike Trout, Bobby, Lindor, Iverson, Lopez, and Yohan De La Cruz. And it will be for sale, of course. Nando, Wyatt Langford, Corrette, Davio, and a laser of Christian Argelis. Rocky's first one up. Roost. The lighting is so much better during the day. Why do I go to work? When I could be breaking instead. And the lighting would be so much better. As opposed to after the sun goes down. Ooh, image variation. There's an Acuna. Marcelo, Shane Smith, Serrano, and John Gill. Dalton Rush. Ooh, a laser and a red rookie. Bo Davidson. First. Let's see the lasers. Padilla for the St. Louis Cardinals, and the red rookie. Dylan Cruz, Washington. Dana. So fun. Even I know they're not worth $100 in Fanatics cash, but even the red rookies of non-players, I am in a basement, Roost. But still, I've got like it's not completely underground. Like I still have windows in a basement. They're just high on the wall, higher on the wall. Actually, this one's it's not like a fully how you would imagine a basement being. You know, like there are cutouts where windows can be larger. So that's what I got going on. Yeah, it's 2024, Dana. So you know what that means. I think Skeens rookies and obviously all the 2024 class. So it'll be good. Speaking of Skeens, Sandy, Cody Bellinger, Roman Anthony, and Nate George. Does that, before I say that, is that okay with you? I don't have a Santa card, unfortunately, Rebecca. That's downside. I would if I had one. Ooh, we got a fusion here. Farabus, Juan Soto, Carson Williams, nice Kurtz Mojo, and Kevin Alvarez, 19 of 199. Astros, Rich. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to describe. I wish if I didn't already have, you know, the boxes out and stuff, I would show you what I mean. Worth sending in the Kurtz red rookie or hang on to? John, I think the smart move is to send it in and get the cash. Because, I mean, yes, because that's the thing. Is Kurtz, you know, a generational talent? Is Kurtz an Ohtani? I don't think so. Is Kurtz an Aaron Judge? I also don't think so. But you never know. So, me personally, if I had them, I would be sending it in to get the Fanatics cash or selling it. Because what is the next benchmark? He has to win an MVP. I don't think Kurtz has beaten out Aaron Judge for MVP. I don't. Chase Mydroth, Jose Anderson. There's Drake Baldwin. Meteoric Rise, Cruz, and nice Elian Pena. I mean, even so, who else was in? Yeah, Cal Raleigh. Who else was there? Because I mean, like you got to think guys like Corey Seager. Like that's who I think is such a sneaky. He was my MVP pick this year, and obviously it didn't go great, but I feel like there are a few players in the AL who are more likely to win an MVP over him. But like I was saying, even the guys who aren't, like obviously everybody except for Drake Baldwin and Nick Kurtz, their stuff still sells. I mean, like I've sold James Wood and Dylan Cruz red rookies for, you know, like $5 pop. So anyone want to buy a Drake Baldwin red rookie? I feel like next year, if they continue this promotion, it would actually be a lot easier. Because if they can streamline the process and make it a little bit simpler of how to actually redeem it and get the cash and what you can spend the cash on, make it a little bit more transparent, I think it'll make it a lot more valuable. King Tuck, Salvador Perez, Bryce Harper, Made, and Carlos Lagrange. So we are yet to pull like a truly like, oh my gosh card, I think. We did hit a Major League Mini Mike Trout last night, which was really cool. We've hit a couple of like good cards, like I'd say like that's really good. But we haven't pulled anything, you know, like jaw to the floor good. So let's see if we can do that with these last few boxes. Bichette, Adames, Coronel, Libertza Ponte, and a Caden Powell laser. Astros once again. Trey Sweeney, Cam Smith, Chandler Simpson, Barreto, and Justice Bigby. Cameron, Yandy Diaz, Jack Caglione, Ronnie Cruz, give us a nice laser. Tommy Tanks, we take it. A's, Dana. I'm actually kind of surprised we got 10 people in here for a Saturday afternoon. It's nice to hang out with everyone. Yeah, was not expecting the snap close we got today because the PYTs just... We had to mini a lot of stuff, so... Logan Gilbert, Aaron Judge. Can't find my kanji autos. Jordan, Nate Church, and Kai Roberts. I know you have the Shang-In Lin. I don't know what other ones you have. Because I pulled the Shang-In Lin for you, I think. Alrighty, Wilfrey. Luis Angel Acuna. Ilorki. Oh. You see that little white patch right there? That means we got an autograph. Let's go. Yoan De Los Santos. And Enrique Jimenez. Detroit Tigers. James. Nice. I'll take that. The Kevin Alvarez out of the first box and an auto out of the second one. That's what I want to see out of Megas. Oh yeah, true, John. Yeah, it's early where you're at. What is it, like 7:30? Julio, Juan Tomas, Ellie, Cam Smith, Meteoric Rise, and Yamamoto. Yeah, it's 11:30 here. Well, I made another sale this morning. I sold my Pete Alonso True Gold Rookie. 50 of 50. I'm keeping the auto. I'm keeping the gold auto. I'm keeping a few of the image variations. But I feel like cards like that, I probably won't display it anymore. The gold auto I'll display because it goes with my gold auto collection. But I did. That was a really interesting one, Clay. It kind of made me scratch my head. So in case you guys didn't know, apparently Ichiro, so Clay pulled one of these in one of his breaks. Ichiro has a triple auto. And I know you're thinking, who else signed? Ichiro. Twice. It's Ichiro with Seattle, Ichiro with, what is it, the Yankees, and then the Marlins. And it's just a very interesting card. Oh, 9:30 now? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you're only 2 hours behind me. Or, behind me? Yeah, behind me. I don't know why I figured it was more. Yeah, that's such an interesting auto. I'm yet to pull something like that. Hopefully we will right now. But it's weird, Rebecca, because it's just 3 Ichiro autos. Me personally, I know this sounds crazy. I would almost rather it just be a single auto. Pete Crow Armstrong, Gunnar Hoglund, All-Star Game Jeremy Pena, and Lau. I know, sue me, but that's how I think. I'd rather have like a good image of him versus just like 3 autographs of one person on one card. Michael, Justin Hageman, Prism, Song 15, and Cedric Mullins. Matt Svanson, Tyler Rogers, Carlos Duran Refractor, and Cam Smith. Give me one sec. I just got a weird message. No, they're all the same. They're all this like. Here, let me see. Clay, can you send me a picture of it? I'll show everybody. Sorry. Yeah, if I remember it right, I only saw it briefly late last night. Ryan Johnson, Harrison Bader, Caden Dana debut refractor, and Tommy Pham. I know that would have been so cool if at least one of them was different. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still a really cool card. Like, it's awesome. It's just an interesting choice, I think, to do it that way. I'd love to see like a Ichiro Otani Hideki Matsui or something like that. Mason Fluharty. Nasty Nestor. I think it just came in. Woo Refractor and Birdsong debut. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, this is it. So you see what I mean? It's interesting. Like, him with Seattle, 3 of 5. The Yankees and the Marlins. And that's what I mean. It's an interesting card for sure. All right, Chandler Simpson. I know. I agree, John. But some of his stuff does. Like, some of his stuff is sneaky high, too. Ben Rice debut, Max Fried, All-Star Game, and Matt Shaw. Look, all right, there's a card out there in this set, and I hate to say it, aside from obviously rookie debut patch autos, the best card in the entire Topps Chrome update set, in my opinion, and you know my bias towards image variations, is of a New York Yankee. And it's this guy. Ben Rice's image variation is such a cool image. If you haven't seen it yet, give me a sec, I'll pull it up. Hopefully nobody's in a rush today. It's a Saturday. Let's enjoy ourselves. But look at this card. 2025 Topps Chrome update Ben Rice SP. Aha. Look at that. That is just a super cool image. Looks like warming up at Yankee Stadium behind the dish. That is such a cool one. Oh. All right, Yankees, Cubs, Tampa Bay. And I'll fully admit my bias towards image variations. Yeah, Ichiro and Corbin, that would be really cool. Nice, Drake Baldwin, Rookie of the Year. Cam Smith debut, Yaz, Prism, and Carlos Duran. Yeah, I'm not really in a speedy mood. Like that's a good image. There are some really bad image variations. That one is not. All right, Moises Ballesteros. Kobe Mayo debut refractor. Baldwin, Fortune 15, and a Mayo base. Is that a Braves card I see? Yeah, we had the Drake Baldwin and the Mojo and the other, his base image. That was crazy. We pulled 2 Drake Baldwin image variations in one break. I mean, one came from a hobby box and one came from a jumbo. All right, Will Wagner, Zach Veen, Brooks Lee debut refractor, and Cade Horton. You know, I know we haven't seen any color yet, but we're getting good names. We're getting, good refractors. I like where we're at thus far. Haven't seen any Kurtz, though. I'd like to see some more of him. Topps do a series. Oh, yes. Yes, 100%. That would be really cool. Like their favorite players growing up. Who you emulated in the backyard. 40. It's the Braves for a crazy amount. Who? Oh, Yaz? Oh, did he? Did he sign with them? I did see some cool Mets news. I know nobody really cares, but Jorge Polanco just signed a deal with them. Aroldis Chapman, Blaine Krim, J.P. Sears, and Adrian Del Castillo. There's Nick. All-Star Game Schwarber, Corbin 90, and Jake Berger. Still looking for the auto. Chris Bubich. Luke Kishall, Power Players, King Tuck, and a Kurtz debut. I want to see one of the Alter Ego cards. Those are really cool to me, like the superhero ones. Ah, gotcha. Oh, James, I don't... Oh! We got ourselves a radiating rookie, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, Moncada. Mick Abel debut, Logan Evans. And who is this? Christian Campbell radiating rookie. Roost. Nice one. James, the thing is, I actually don't have many Lindor cards. And the one that you want, I probably won't sell. That gold rookie auto. Yeah, that's center stage for now. Heck yeah, our first radiating rookie of 2025. Well, of Chrome Update, I should say. All right, Naylor. Drake Baldwin debut. Ryan Fitzgerald and Zach Veen. Heck yeah, Christian Campbell. He was one of those guys out of draft that nobody really paid attention to, and his stuff, I sold one of his autos way too early. But that's the way it goes. Ooh, I think we might have something here. Oh, maybe not. Enright, Blue Ball, Vlad Night Terror, and Victor Mesa Jr. Where's our autograph hiding? Chase Dolander. Gotta be getting close, right? Aranda All-Star Game. Cam Smith, 1990, and Spencer Torkelson. You know, I talked a lot of smack earlier this season saying, you know, this rookie class isn't very good. I think they've grown into their own. Now, is it? I will. It's not as good as last year's, no, but it's still a decent enough draft class or rookie class. Christian Campbell debut. Osuna, Chris Paddock refractor, and Alan Roden. Yes, Rebecca. I would actually classify it as an SSP, as a super short print. I've pulled less than 10 all time. They're very tough pulls. Michael McGreevy, Moises Ballesteros, Chandler Simpson debut refractor, and Liam Hicks. Oh, look at that. That's not a sleeve. All right, we got 3 packs to go. Still looking for the ink. Oh, interesting pack with a Matt Shaw debut refractor up top. Cam Smith Fortune 15 and a James Wood debut. Yeah, I do like how they look too. They also have autographs, which are numbered, I think, out of the year, so out of 25. Yeah, I mean, he did well. David Morgan, Kumar Rocker debut, McAble, Prism, JP Sears, and Robert Hassel. All right, come on. I'm sweating. Last pack mojo. We need an auto. Nick Pivetta, Edgar Caro, Riley Green, and Luis Angel Acuna. I've given away so much stuff lately. And it's so frustrating. I'll find something to make up for that. I love giving things away, but I will say this, after a while it does add up. If only Topps could just give us what they guarantee on the box. And I don't want to turn into one of those breakers that just goes, oh, thanks Topps, and just, you know, carries on. No, because if I'm guaranteeing a certain number of autographs in a break, I want to make sure we get, you know, a certain number of hits. Sir Anthony, Chase Lee, Ryan O'Hearn, Rafi Devers, Blade Tidwell, Trent Grisham, Jack Dreyer. I mean, thankfully, we got ourselves a nice auto right here. We got a lava lamp. Let's see who we got. Dylan Dingler to 175. That's actually not too shabby whatsoever. James. Nice. Oh, dang. Tigers taking down 2 autos. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say we weren't guaranteed any autos out of the Mega, but we pulled one, so we're still getting the same number of hits. But, I don't know. Garrett McDaniels, Prism, Judge, Night Terror, and an Eric Fetty Refractor. Hayden Sanger, Ronnie Simon, Yusei Kikuchi, Mason Miller, Cole Henry, David Bednar, Shang, ooh, Gold Wave, Caleb Freeman, rookie, 6 of 50 White Sox. Robert. It's kind of the beauty of a random team. Still get a nice card, even though you might not be super happy with getting the team off the random. Green All-Star Game, Fortune 15 Devers, and Tyler Callahan. Didn't see that coming with the Tigers. I know, that's the thing. The random can be interesting. Schwellenbach debut, Laureano, Cade Horton debut, Locklear, Cal Raleigh, Chandler Simpson, Justin Steele, Caleb Durbin, Carlos Santana, Juan Soto, and Chad Patrick. Debut patch. Let's make up for that one missing auto. Kishal debut. Willie McIver. Luis Angel Acuna debut. Hassel. Wood debut. Zebby. Nick Pivetta. Edgar Caro. Javi Baez All-Star Game. That's the base. Jack Dreyer Prism. And a Jack Leiter Refractor. Couple Jack pitchers. Liam Hicks, Alan Roden, Spencer Torkelson, David Morgan, Kumar, McAble. Ooh. Interesting. That's actually pretty sick looking. 196 of 499, Luis Guerrero, horizontal auto. On card. Red Sox, Roost. Now, I know this isn't a, oh, I can go retire now card, but that, I dig that. And I want to keep the Christian Campbell up there, so I'm going to put this right here. Duran Prism, Aranda All-Star Game, Power Players Bregman, and a Merrill Kelly Refractor. That's how I think. It's like if we're not going to get a big time auto, give us an auto that looks like that. Maverick Handley, Ryan McMahon. I see an Aqua back there. Logan Henderson, McGreevy, Ballesteros, Christian Campbell, Ozuna, Dolander, Aqua, Christian Costa, $2.99 for the Giants. James Wood, Night Terrors, and a Logan Van Way Refractor. Oops. San Francisco, Rebecca. I haven't seen it, James. Yeah, right. Like, that's a good one. Like, I like that. It's a good image. It's a good auto. I haven't seen horizontal autos on Topps Chrome cards since 2022. I don't think 23 and 24 did any. I remember, one that I remember vividly is this one. And that you might get a crack out of this. Here's Jose Siri's rookie auto, which, as you could tell, was intended to be a horizontal auto, but he said, no thanks, I'm going to stick to vertical. And you're like, oh, surely that's the only example of that. No. No, he signed them all vertically. Pretty white space where my autograph would pop. No. Austin Slater, Lau, Cedric Mullins, Cam Smith, John Rave, Amador, Clay Holmes, Chase Mydroth, Max Kepler, Fortune 15, Ohtani, and Chase Petty. Tommy Pham, Hayden Birdsong, Jake Berger, Kurt's debut, Logan Evans, Tim Tawa, PCA, Gunnar Hoglund, Miller, Prism, Pena All-Star, and Helsley Refractor. Yes, it is. Jose. S-I-R-I. Jose. Zach Veen, Victor Mesa Jr. Shaw debut, Michael Svanson, Tyler Rogers, Ryan Johnson, blue, auto. That's actually not too shabby. Chase Dolander, true blue rookie auto. I like that. Rockies, Roost. So, I mean, the teams, it's not always the team. I mean, Rockies are already up here. Paxton Schultz Prism, King Tuck. See, that to me, I don't like this card having the Ivy from Wrigley Field back there because it makes me think that this is a green parallel, but it is not. No. And then a Camilo Duvall refractor. It immediately makes me think, oh, we got a green. It's like, no, it's just the Ivy playing tricks on you. Carlos Duran, Mayo, Cade Horton, Harrison Bader, Fluharty, Nasty Nestor, Kurtz, Chris Bubich, ooh, negative, Pete Crow Armstrong for the Chicago Cubbies. Who's got a Matt, Power Players, Langford, and a Caleb Freeman refractor. Mr. Peter Crow Armstrong. PCA. Don't read the back of this card. It'll say he was drafted by the Mets, which in turn will just make me cry. Javi Baez. What a great trade. Yeah, I'm still not over it. Oh, absolutely. We'll get one. We'll get one. Del Castillo, Soler, Koss, Will Smith. There's Luke Shaw, Yoan Moncada, McAble, Josh Naylor, Schwab All-Star Game, Cam Smith, Night Terrors, and an Edgar Quero refractor. So in case you didn't know, there are All-Star Game variations this year. So if you pull an All-Star Game card and it looks a little too suspicious, there's a chance you might have an image variation. Keep an eye out on that. I haven't seen one yet that I've pulled, but I've seen a few online, and they do look good. Rylan Thomas, Randall Grichuk, Luis May, Taylor Rogers, Thomas Sajaci, Drake Baldwin, Nick Enright, Ben Rice, Drake Baldwin, Cole Henry Prism, and a Willie Castro refractor. We have opened some bad boxes of Chrome Update. I don't think that was a bad box. All three autos were serial number too. The Dolander, the Guerrero, and the Dingler. That's a plus. I mean, True Blue, the Aqua, I think that's Aqua Green Lava Lamp. And then the Refractor with a really good image. Let's see if we can one-up it with a debut patch. Jeremy pulled a green Kaboom this week, so I think it's my turn to pull a debut patch. Alrighty. Is this the debut patch box? I sure hope it is. Alrighty, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Augustine Ramirez, Tyler McGill, Braxton Fulford, Colton Gordon, Hysong debut, Cade Gibson, Chase Dolander, Jose Iglesias, Night Terrors, Kyle Tucker, and a Fulford refractor. Alright, Sedan, Trevino, Cedric Mullins, Cam Smith, Tommy Pham, Ben Williamson, Devers, Blade Tidwell, Jack Leiter Prism, Aranda All-Star, and Miller refractor. I would not mind a debut pouch. In fact, I'd very much appreciate one. Hated Birdsong Burger, Kurt's debut, Trent Grisham, Jack Dreyer, Mason Miller, Cole Henry. First auto is going to be Rylan Thomas. All right, Rylan. We got to have a chat. Seattle Matt. Dude, if I have to pull this all the way here to see your autograph, we got a problem. Brother, what is this? What is this? What is this? I was just complimenting some of these cards, and now we get that. Tolbert Prism, Hysong 15, and Sedan. Ask a stranger on the street. Then I gave him a hug, and he punched me. Yeah, that's typically how hugging strangers on the street goes. Would not recommend hugging random strangers on the street. I miss Dan. Logan Evans, Jackson Jobe debut, Ryan Roslin, Bednar, Chang, Cal Raleigh, Chandler Simpson, Justin Steele. Ooh. How about Andres Munoz? 199 of 199. Matt going back to back with Seattle. Corbin 90 and Cole Henry refractor. Andres Munoz is an absolute dog coming out of the bullpen. He is an insane slider. He's got that three-quarter delivery that just whips the ball through the zone. Jace Young, Marcelo, Thomas Harrington. I don't think we've seen any Marcelo yet. Andres Munoz, Durbin, Carlos Santana, Zebby, Nick Pivetta, All-Star Game Pena. We've seen a lot of him. King Tuck, Power Players, and Trevino. I don't think we've seen any Mayer yet, so I'll top load this one. In Arkansas/Tennessee territory. I can only imagine Rooster walking up to somebody and going, "I hate to ask. I hate to ask." Just trying to spread the love. All right, Vivas. We pulled his gold auto last night. Carantini, Yoho, Aranda, Shane Smith, Edgar Caro, David Morgan, Kumar Rocker, McAble, Prism, Van Way, and Bednar Refractor. All right, debut patch. Where are you hiding? I don't even care if it's just the redemption. I would actually prefer if we hit like the actual patch auto as opposed to a redemption, but it's fine. Ooh, we got a little blue lava or blue ray wave coming. Mayo debut. Cade Horton, Adrian Del Castillo, Chandler Simpson, Giraldo, Caden Dana, Ryan Fitzgerald, and it's going to be an auto. Ke'Bryan Refractor, Power Players Corbin. Nice Jacob Wilson Prism debut, and an auto of Carson McCusker, 56 of 150, going to the small soda cans, Rebecca. I knew somebody would pick up what I was putting down there. Minnesota. Minnesota. There we go. Alrighty. Soler. Ooh, what is that? Is that green bean? Green wave? I like it. Koss. Will Smith. I can be persuaded. Lee. Wagman. Ornales. Justin Turner. I don't think these are autos. It is not. It's going to be Willie Castro. 80 of 99 for the Cubbies. Lindor All-Star. Dalton Rushing. Night Terror. And a Blade Tidwell Refractor. 1, 2. Kalamazoo. I think do we still have another auto in here? I think we do. It does, yeah. How long have you went and used that one? James, I've used it at least half a dozen times. Rylan Thomas, Randall Grichuk, Luis May, Taylor Rogers. I am just terrible at repeating jokes. I do it pretty frequently. Wolfram. Yes, this is numbered out of 150. 56 of 150. Carlos Correa, Brad Lord, Shane Bieber, Will Wilson, Fortune 15 Cam, and we'll top load an Augustine Rookie Refractor. For the Fishies, we'll get on the board with that one. Yeah, the only ones that have the weird numbering are the lava lamps. Those end in 5s for some reason. Like this one's 175. I think there's a gold one numbered to 85. Alrighty, come on. 3 packs to go in the break. Let's finish strong. So JC, Cade Stroud, Roki debut, Dalen Lyle, Iscara, Kyle Stowers, Gage Workman, Ellie, Tyler Callahan, and Trent Grisham. Oh, come on, debut. Ooh, or an Aqua Wave. Rich Hill, Matthew Lugo, Ahmed Rosario, Jack Leiter, Logan Van Way, Helsley, and it is an autograph. McGill Refractor, Cam Smith 1990, Riley Green All-Star. I think we got one more. A Dalton Rushing Prism. And give us a nice Aqua Wave auto. Kobe Mayo, rookie debut, 96 of 199. O's, Bradley. Hide the chat accidentally, then I can unhide it finally. Yeah, I forget how you do it, but yeah, there's a way to, if you would prefer to watch without the chat, there's a way to do it. All right, last pack of the break. We don't have any repacks in this one today. I wanted to just do Chrome Update. McDaniels, Duran, Paxton Schultz, Caleb Freeman, Willie Castro, Cruz debut, Carson McCusker, Kevin Alcantara. Somebody's walking home with an Aqua out of this pack. Jack Dreyer, Power players Austin Riley. And the Aqua, Mick Abel, 186 of 299. All right, folks, let's recap this. I don't know if you guys heard that. That was my water heater. I think I'm going to go like this. Strictly based off looks. That's going here. Here and here. Yeah, I'm doing this. Alrighty, friends. As always, this first stack is miscellaneous refractors and such, so I won't read off each parallel, but these are all just base, refractors, such like that. Dylan Cruz, Augustine Ramirez, Tommy White, Padilla, Caden Dana, Chandler Simpson, Ben Rice, Elian Pena, Drake Baldwin, Dalton Rushing, Kobe Mayo, Jacob Wilson, Brooks Lee, Marcelo, Nick Kurtz, Drake Baldwin, Edgar Caro, Kurtz, Matt Shaw, Argelis, Kurtz, James Wood, Matt Shaw, James Wood, Chandler Simpson, Christian Campbell, Cam Smith, Drake Baldwin, Lucas Shaw, Kurtz, Cade Horton, Cam Smith, Drake Baldwin, Cam Smith, Nick Kurtz, and Caden Powell. There's still a bunch of other base non-refractors in the stack that I put over to sleeve, just because if I sleeved up every debut of some of these guys, we'd be here a lot longer. All right, PCA negative, Christian Koss Aqua, Willie Castro Green Wave, Andres Munoz on the Aqua Wave, Mick Abel Aqua, Rylan Thomas Base Auto, Kevin Alvarez to 199, Caleb Freeman Gold Wave to 50, Enrique Jimenez Mega Box Auto, Carson McCusker Blue Wave Auto, Luis Guerrero on probably the best image autograph I've pulled out of this. Like I actually might snap a photo of this and post it to my Instagram. Christian Campbell Radiating Rookie, Dolander True Blue Auto, Kobe Mayo Aqua Wave Auto, and I think the Dingler takes the #1 spot. Dingler hit a lot of home runs this year, if I'm not mistaken. Dylan Dingler. Oh, my bad. I'm mixing him up with Kerry Carpenter. Sorry. Oh, did you? All right, friends. Like I said, you can hang out. I'm not done ripping, because I'm about to open up a case of blasters. So, Roost and Dana, if you'll give me a couple moments to get situated over here, go grab yourself a snack. We will get started momentarily. Johnson on his cart. Huh? Oh, the homeless guy. I was like, what are you talking about? What crazy story are we going on right now? Alrighty. Let me text Ashley something real quick. I need some trays. OMG, hurry up. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, don't yell at me. You're always yelling at me. Always hooting and hollering. This is what I do every night after I'm live, in case you're curious. That's All-Star Game. Go get a snack. Go get yourself a little root beer. Go get yourself a beer. Like me. I have a problem with carbonated beverages. I know I shouldn't drink them. I know they're bad for me, but all the people who tell me that things are bad for me like that, I typically like to respond with, you know, it's a bit of a rude response. I'll admit it. But hey, how many miles can you run in a row? And how fast? What are your 3 compound lifts? Like, if you can run further and faster than me, and you're stronger than me in all 3 compound lifts, I'll listen to you. I'll for sure listen to you. But if you're not, let's continue to do our own thing. Because there are people out there who don't realize that, hey, we all have things that we enjoy. So, in moderation, things are fine. And see, just like that, today's 13 December, part 1 of 2 and part 2 of 2. So these don't get mixed up. All right. We have it up. So, here's how we're going to do this. I know you two wanted to draft. Let me get this situated. So, I'm just going to name this Prism Case. You'll take that challenge? No. Those white basket. I got them from Costco. All right, so I'll just do it like this. Oh, wait. There's 2 N's in Cincinnati, right? All right. Yeah, Costco. All right, gentlemen. Hopefully you can see this fine. But here are your options. So, Dana, who you picking? I've got all the teams off to the right. And then as we pull them off the board, I'll win the lifting, you'll take the running, and we'll rate them for a winner. I don't know, James. I got some strength behind me. I wanted to hit 1,000-pound club by the end of this year, but probably not the smartest thing to do. I think I can. James, I did combatives at the academy. We're waiting on Dana to pick a team, Chris, for this draft. We may be here a little bit. And then Rooster will pick a team, and then Dana, because they're splitting this case of Prism Blasters. We just need 28 teams to fall. Each get 14 picks. Combative. That's cute. James, if we're gonna make fun of somebody, we need to spell things correctly. Yep, there's the correction. I knew it would come in. If we're gonna be mean, we gotta spell things right. Siri cannot help you. To be fair, Siri never helps you. All right, Roost, where are we headed? He's Googling team lists. You got it. Dana, where to? Oh, we still got 6 people in here. Hey, that's not my addiction. That is, as you know, who also told me that she wants to go do that today. But I asked her a few minutes ago for some trays and still nothing. So I just text her, no boba it is. Dana, you're up. Red Sox, you got it. Roost. Milwaukee. Dana? Where are we headed, Dana? It is live, Roost. Yes, sir. We're down to 3 people now. We just need 24 more teams to be picked. Can't hear nothing? What? My mic is moving up and down. Nats. Cool. Roost, where are we headed? But yeah, still alive. It might be smart to like have your next one ready to go. Mariners, you got it. Dana, where? I'm just gonna scoop these guys up. Padres, you got it. Roost, you are on the clock. Okay, good deal. I have a feeling I know where we're headed, but they haven't been picked yet. Oh, Kansas City. Dana, you're on the clock. Oh, he came in quick. All right, Roost. Paint is drying nicely. Rangers, okay. Dana. Houston, okay. Rooster. Cubbies. Cardinals. We're almost there. Rooster got on Dana for being slow. Now Rooster's the one going slower. Mets. Mets. Okay. Dana. It was sarcastic, James. Dana, where are we headed? I feel like it'd be smart if you typed out like 2 teams in the comments, like the next 2 you want. That way, if you see the other person claimed them, you can just delete that one team. And you can just click send right when you see their message pop up. So we could speed this process up a little bit. I'm blaming Dana. All right, I'm gonna go take a nap, and I'll be back for the next pick. I'm surprised nobody's picked the Dodgers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Chris. I'm surprised they're still up. I mean, granted, I don't know the checklist super well. I feel like after the first few teams, it's kind of just like it's just gonna go boom, boom, boom. But I was incorrect. Roost, where we had a But the thing is, I don't think it's anybody actually being slow. I think it's just Facebook being slow too. Baltimore. Dana? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12 to go. 6 more picks for each of you. Cleveland. Okay, Roost. Yeah, I think so too. San Francisco. Dana. Yes, we do, Dana. I know. You can just. Okay, there we go. Roost. Where to? Dodgers. Dana. Diamondback. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Oh, I didn't paste this one. Here we go. All right. Dodgers for Rooster. D-backs for Dana. 7 to go. Phillies. Okay. Did I break out 15 of these? No, I didn't. Tigers. Oh, I think Kurtz should have been sold 2 weeks ago, to be completely honest with you. I'd sell now. His hype is it's an odds game, and I mean, name one big rookie from last year aside. Like Paul Skeens is the only one who's up. Well, actually, I don't even know if he's up. He might just be even. Everybody else is down. Churio's down. Ellie's down. J-Dom's down. Sophomore slump is real. All right, Angels, Marlins, Rockies, and White Sox. Final four. Oh, I did actually break out the perfect number. How about it? I think we're going to go Angels, then Rockies, then Marlins, then White Sox. That's what I think we're going to go, but I will wait for the comments to come in. Yeah, PCA's down. There will always be something newer and shinier, unfortunately. Dana taking a nap. Yeah, it's still solid. But I sold one for 200. It's one of those things of like timing is really important. White Sox. All right, Roost, you're up. Angels, Marlins, Rockies. The baseball offseason as a whole is surprisingly not as far down as it's been in the past 6 years, I think. Or maybe it was 5 years. All right, Marlins and Rockies. All righty, and we are done drafting. Cool. So, I'll drop your teams in the bottom scroll bar, and we'll get this party started. All right. Well, I know it's weird to read, but the team on the left is Dana's, and the team on the right is Roosters. All right, let's do it. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to read every player's name, but any, silvers or anything like that, any, of course, like numbered cards, hits, I will read off. All right, this is a really awkward box because here, I'll just show you. They're all vertically in here like this, so I'm going to try and I don't know if I can even flip this. Here. We'll make it look pretty in a minute. There will be 20 of these. Final 5. All right. That's the box. We'll count out 20 of them. I think you can only see 4 high, so we'll do 5 stacks of 4. Guy out of the way. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see all? Yeah, this is the top right box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hope you guys grabbed a beverage. I think, to be completely honest with you, Chris, I would do the exact opposite. First autos are a lot more liquid long term. As opposed to insert autos. I mean, if I were you, I would look at a Paul Skeens class of 2023 auto compared to his first Bowman autos. Shark it. Where did I put the shark card? Somewhere around here. I've been big time selling off a lot of stuff, doing winter cleaning. And I tell you what, let's see. Shark, shark, shark. Yeah, I would just compare 2024 or 2023 Skeens class of 23 auto and his first Bowman auto, or like look at another player's insert autos. Like insert autos just long term are just tougher. What guaranteed things do we get out of here? 4 Blaster exclusive red ice prisms. All right. So for NIL cards and for points, are we randoming those? You know what's actually really nice? I know this sounds silly, but these packs are in the same direction as Topps. Like how they open, because usually Panini is the opposite. And these actually aren't a pain to open, which is really nice. I don't think I've actually ripped any of these. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, of course. Are you serious? We lose connection like immediately? Right when we start this thing? It hurts that trying to ignore my question. I didn't see your question, Dana. Points? Yes, Panini points. In case we get any. Pin that comment. Looks like it's recovering. I think we just froze for a quick second. Yeah. Can you trade now? Yeah, go ahead. We'll hang out for like 15, 20 minutes and then we'll we'll get started. I'll let you guys trade for a little bit. It's Saturday, Dana. All I got to do is sort and do work around the house. That's all I got to do today. So yeah, we'll hang out. We'll hang out and trade for. Yeah, I'll actually let's just do just 25 minutes. Yeah. Ooh, the radiating rookies have superfractors. That's pretty cool. Here's one of the All-Star Game variations. I think that's hilarious. Vlad squeezing some ketchup onto a plate. That's hilarious. I have one box left of it, James. I have a single hobby box. You're kidding? No. It's like we'll hang out, dude. We'll hang out. We'll hang out. We just have 24 minutes of trades. All right, let's do it. I'll keep an eye out on the, oh, and we're getting red again. All right. All right, so you may want to join on YouTube. Seems like the video is being really wonky. Yeah, of course, James. All right, I know you said run it. All right, so you may want to join on YouTube. All right, well, it looks like the video may be working fine. I'm going to keep an eye on it on my phone. Can I trade too? Of course. All right, like I said, I'm just going to... So silver, Reggie Jackson, Vizquel. So I don't think these are numbered, but... Oh, no, this is numbered. Out of 399. First one, right off the rip. Seattle. It's going to take me a while to look through these since they're not in alphabetical order. Here, out of... I don't mean to... Here. The cards are staying right there. You can see them in the top right corner. I'm going to alphabetize these lists. Actually, here, let me undo this. Just for the sake of making sure that we don't lose anything, I'm putting these on a new sheet so that I can cross-reference it and make sure that you guys have the same teams. Okay, so oh, that did that for Roosters. Golly. Why is this not working the way I want it to? All right, whatever. It's fine. It'll just be a bit out of order. That's fine. It is. Let me know. Whatever Dave and Adams Card World is at, James, I'll match it. Just yeah, just Venmo, please. All right, let's look through here. Silver, Roderick Arias. Ah, that's a red ice. That's a red ice. Ryan Howard. We'll sleeve those up. Fireworks. Soderstrom, red ice. What is this? Green bean. Edgar Martinez, another one for Seattle. That one is not numbered. So this Vizquel is numbered. Silver Molina. Red ice, Aaron Judge. Silver Baez, red ice, Dr. K. Ronnie and Cool Papa. 1 down, 19 to go. Yeah, I was hoping to have the list be alphabetical so I can actually shout you out when you hit. But how it's currently structured, I don't think I can. It would take too long for me to figure it out, and I don't want to waste you guys' time because I know you've waited long enough for us to start this rip. All right, so we got 20 blasters here. What are we thinking? Couple autos? I'm thinking a couple autos. I want to see some big autos, though. None of those no-name guys. I want to see big-name autos from blasters. Or maybe like a little super? Or I guess it'd be a gold vinyl, technically. Let's see. Justin Crawford color match to $3.99 for the Phillies. Red Ice Amador. Prismatic. Luke Little for the Cubbies. Red Ice. Green Bean. Colt Emerson. I know you would like that. Roost, you got Seattle? Yeah. I know you probably want me to top load that. I will. Clifford Silver. Chase Davis. Red Ice. Grant Taylor. Willie McCovey. McCovey Cove. Canseco and Biggio. Every hit is Rooster. Freeze the top pane, separate the columns one by one, and alphabetize. If you don't mind me doing that, because I know that's what I had to do. I just don't want you guys waiting on me, because like I said, you've waited long enough for this to start. All right. What the heck is freeze paint on this thing? There we go. Frozen solid. Now we do this. Yeah, see, it neglects the other column when I do that. You see what I mean? Like it changes this one back. Why are you the way that you are? See, this will goof up yours now. See? Boop. I don't get it. See, I'm going to undo this. Why can't you just work? Am I goofing something up? And that won't even adjust it. Ah, I should have done this to begin with. Thanks, Roost. I'm kind of stupid. There we go. All right, now we're back to it. Now I can actually shout you out. So who had the Phillies? Roost had the Phillies. Panini's known for big case hits. Let's see a nice case hit. Alrighty. Jonah Tong for the Mets to $3.99. New York Mets Rooster. Top tier schemes. Chipper Jones, Dana, the red ice. Silver Emmett Sheehan, Mayo, red ice. Silver Donnie Baseball and a Mac Horvath, green. I wish I had known you had an A&G box. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have that one left. That's it. I was actually going to put it in something early this week, upcoming week. Have to guide a Mets fan, not unusual. Ooh, we got a blue in here. Lasorda, Colson Montgomery. I'm excited to see what this blue is. Blue, Barry Larkin. What are you numbered to, Barry? 75. Lowest numbered card so far. Eddie Matthews. I know it's a Milwaukee Brave, but that'll go to Dana with the Braves. Oh, heck yeah. Get John in here. John's like 20 blasters. Yes, full case of blasters. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I grabbed that Barry Larkin and I put it on a Brave stand. I think because I had Braves on my mind talking about that Eddie Matthews card. Duh. Insert quippy comment. Ooh, Cole Young on. Ooh, what are we doing? Cole Young to $3.99. Pedro for the Red Sox to 75. All right, all right. Red Ice Rod Carew. That's nice. From a blaster, Colt Keith green rookie auto. Is not numbered. Detroit, Dana. That's pretty nice. All right, we might get more than a couple autos. Might get more than a couple. Oops. Red Ice Termar. Porter, Walters, Homer, and the silver Mike Piazza. right. Green Bean Sheehan. Silver Fingers. Treadwell Red Ice. Pujols. Kowser Red Ice. Harry Ford just signed with someone else. I'll give him one out. LOL. I'm trying to think if there's anything else fun we could rip today. I've still got Tier 1, Topps Chrome. Don't have any update. Bowman Chrome. It's probably napping again. We're just sitting back, relaxing, and watching. Felix Silver. Alonzo Treadwell Astros to $3.99. Silver Ryan Howard. Red Ice Lombard. Silver Lowell, Kyle Teal Red Ice. There's a Waldrop insert. Mo Green. Red Ice McAble. Ty Madden Silver. Bucky Dent, McCovey, and Keith Hernandez. Houston is one of Dana's squads. Put up a live fill so what, all 4 people can join? No, I don't know if I'll do a live fill. Like I said, I got some things to do today. So just stick to the Percy's. Plus, as you see, I'm out of trays. So, I mean, I've got a big tray that I can use for this one. But sorting Panini is much more difficult than sorting Topps is. And Ashley does not sort Panini. She doesn't like to. Yeah, that's fair. All right, Raleigh for the A's to $3.99. Silver Roland, Nick Lofton, Gabriel Gonzalez, and Blake Mitchell. Xavier Isaac, Green Bean, Elijah Green. Very fitting for his name. Red Ice Gehrig. I don't know why I thought that was going to be something fancy. Ronnie. The fact we hit that auto, it's got me excited because we get a lot more boxes. So I'm hoping that means we have more autos to show up. Be cool. Let's see if we can get maybe a numbered Skeens. Some Skeens ink. More than one box at a time, you're okay with it? I think just because it's a... I feel like a lot of this is opening the box itself, you know? I really want to see. I feel like 4 autos out of a case would be good. One every 5 boxes. I feel like that's fair to ask, right? Alrighty, to $3.99, Sammy Stafura, Cincinnati Reds. I think I know who's got them. Red Ice Bove. Hanley Silver. Albert. Manzardo. Jackie Robinson Green. Dolander. Glavin. This feels like when we did all those heritage boxes. That's not a bad idea, Roost. Raleigh. Remember when we did that with Ashley? Eddie Murray to $3.99 for the Baltimore Orioles. Cepeda, Jimmy Rollins. Keith Hernandez, Roberto. Jonah Tong. Do get a lot of these red ices, which is kind of nice. Oh, Chicken Man, Wade Boggs green. Keep thinking that, like, I feel like those greens should be numbered. Nice, Pete Rose. Chase DeLauder. I feel like if I did them like 4 at a time, that'd probably be like a good limit. I want to see some more lower numbered stuff. Oh, color blasts can be in here. That would be pretty sick. Once I get these 4, I'm gonna go grab a trash bag. My trash is full. I didn't think ahead of, hey, maybe all this ripping lately plus a case of blasters, you're gonna have a full trash can. I'm gonna mute my mic so you don't have to hear me make all this noise. There we go. All right, 4 at once. I don't know how those breakers get through like 50 cases, like 50 case breaks, without just being dead tired at the end of it. I mean, to be fair, they kind of just, they're doing what I do, except even, I mean, obviously I don't have the flow of doing it this way down, but just looking through for the hits, I don't even think they really read everything off. I mean, like I watched a couple of videos of breakers hitting debut patches, and they are just, and then, oh, patch auto, like, and it just pops out, no sweat, no nothing. I'm like, that's crazy. Ah. Trashman Trent, correct. Now that's what I call alliteration. James, I got it. It looks like we're going to be ripping some Allen Ginter after this. Yep, I just got it. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, it's my last box. It's just a single hobby. All right, 4 boxes at once. Let's see what craziness we got in here. Give me a Color Blast. Rockafort to $3.99. Show me some colors we haven't been seeing. Will the Thrill, Kemp Alderman. Oh, another autograph. Edouard Julien, Minnesota Twins. Who picked up the Twins? Dana, 2 for 2 on ink. Minnesota. Crawfishy, Chase Petty. Brock Porter, Soto. Not Juan Soto, though. That's Charlie. Don't think there's any relation. The Wizard. Termar. Ooh. A numbered hype. It sure is to $3.99. Carson Williams. Maris and David Wright. Yeah, my LCS boxes have been good to us in other products. Haven't seen anything too. I mean, well, we did get that. What's her name? Kat Dennings auto from Allen Ginter. So. Grab another chunk. I use these to teach my kids to sort and count. Oh, if you're teaching them to sort with this, you're evil. No logos. Bochy, Maea. A nice Evan Carter rookie silver. Bryce Matthews. Big Hurt. Red Ice, Brock Wilkin. Moises Alou. I wish they showed his batting stance. Pereira, Matos. Reggie and Wells. Waiting on what to arrive? Oh, the Kat Dennings auto? Yeah. Yeah, I know USPS is having some delays with stuff. I've had people reach out on stuff I sold to them, and they're like worried. I'm like, I promise you I shipped it out. And then like the next day he messaged me like, oh yeah, I got it today. I was like, yeah, the holidays always delay things. Dustin Harris to $3.99. Think the redemptions? Oh yeah. Jake Geloff. Walters. Acuna. Will the Thrill. Keep looking for something crazy to pop out, but haven't seen it yet. Yeah, the Kat Dennings, yeah. I've seen clips from that show. I've never watched the whole thing, though. Francisco. Rushing. Ozzy to $3.99. Mason Wynn. Yuri Perez. Oh, I almost put this down. I thought this card was just stuck to this. And this time I got lucky. And we can sweat an auto. Show the team up there. No. Just sensational signatures. Sean Burke. Chicago White Sox. Weren't the White Sox the second last team to go? Dana. 3 for 3 on autos. Wait, what? Oh. Jumbo got returned to Topps. FedEx said they couldn't find my house. That is BS, dude. FedEx, I have had the worst customer service with ever. If I ever have to ship outside of the post office, I ship with UPS. Always. I trust UPS a lot more. You can sign for things a lot easier online with UPS. Their user dashboard's so much better. Buster Posey. We're starting to pick it up on the auto train. I like it. Yachty. Colt Keith. Seeing some silver rookies. No Paul Skeens, though. Well, that was a good quad of those. Yeah, FedEx is no bueno. I've unfortunately only had bad experiences with FedEx. Very rarely do I have a good experience with them. Even, like, I mean, it sounds silly, but even the delivery drivers around here are, like, the FedEx drivers are not friendly when UPS is friendly. It's very little things like that, too. Show me a color blast. Show me a 1 of 1. don't think there's downtowns in Prism, but it'd be cool if there were, so we could hit one. Those downtowns out of 3 and 2 are pretty cool. In case you're curious what my Friday night or Saturday night plans all are. Oh yeah, I know, me too, a football card. My Saturday night plans are gonna be sorting this. This is more cards than I thought. The next quad. Alrighty, to 399, Chase DeLauder for Cleveland. Oh, I would cry if these were stuck together. Walters, Gavin Williams. Biggio, Red Ice. Shanuel, Jackson Jobe, Chef. Don't see him too often. Tink Hence, Jake Bloss. Ozzy, JD. Kemp Alderman, Carson Williams. I feel like we've seen his Red Ice a couple times already. Nice prismatic Skeens. Beltron. Mail all base to me. I'm trying to get on my good side. Green Bean, Roger Maris. Noth, Dylan Cruz. Caminero rookie. Bove, Ty Pete. There's another Ellie. Huh. Oliva. Young Kill to 399. Yount, Noblemeyer. Papelbon. Don't see his name too often. Feller. Schultz. Woven Show. And a top tier Ethan Salas. Are you numbered? I feel like this should be numbered. Ah, it is right there in the middle to 399. San Diego, Dana. And then Colorado is Rooster. Where's the next auto hiding? Red Ice, Kirby Puckett. Giovanni, Walker Martin. Mark McGuire. There's a Skeens rookie. Kowser rushing. Schmidt. Silver Zimmerman. Oops. Clements Green. Fisk and Jet. Girardi. Cool Papa Bell. Felman Celestin. Kinsler. Elian Soto. That's Juan Soto's little brother. He's not putting it together as quickly, but... Alright, last 4. I think we'll get at least one more auto. I believe. I think we're 3/4 of the way in. We got 3 autos. I don't know. The math tells me we got another auto coming. And hopefully those odds are in our favor. Where's the gold vinyl autos? Them 1 of 1s. Dana, you still here? We gotta ship out some stuff today. I should make a little to-do list. He's napping. I don't think he's napping. I think he's just relaxing. Or he might be busy. Never know. He might come back in and watch this later. Well, I did hit a numbered card out of Chrome Update. I got into a case break. I hit the Giants off a mini. I was watching it late last night. It stinks, like sometimes I don't get to watch breaks live, and it's so much less fun that way. I mean, like, it's still nice because it's a little bit more relaxing to where you don't feel obligated to chat. I don't know. I do when I join a break. But watching afterwards, I can just sort and just have that running in the background, which is nice. Alrighty. Show me something cool. Ooh, what is that? Chase Davis. What is this? Prismatic red Kerstad to $3.99. To say I hadn't seen that one yet. Soderstrom, Eric Davis. WWE Blasters? Nah, much better. Prism Blasters. We're on the last few boxes of the case. Green Bean, David Freese. Johnny Damon, Mark Burley. Dr. K, Tyrus Raymond Cobb. Yeah, and hopefully when I get more, ooh, another one. This time Blake Mitchell to 399. Hopefully the next round I get some. They're much cheaper. Ichiro, so we can rip some and that pocketbook doesn't hurt. Gabriel Gonzalez and Cam Collier. Green Nolan. Carter Lowell. Mac Horvath. Pedro. Schultz and Cole Carrick. Come on. Give me some ink. Please. And thank you. I haven't really seen the prices online come down much though. I'm hoping they'll react over the weekend. That way it gets a little bit cheaper to buy. All right, Caden Grice. Nice Soderstrom to 399. Johnny Farmelo. Jim Rice, Red Ice. Feeling nice. Montez. Oh, I thought that was going to be an auto, but it's James Wood on a green. Pedroia, Kyle Harrison. Bobby Richardson, Cade Coiler. Vizquel, and Harmon Killebrew for the Twins. 1 of 399. We got ourselves a bookend. Twins are already up here. A's are already up there. Twins. That's Dana. And the A's, that's also Dana. Rooster had an early start out of the gate. Dana came back strong. Churio rookie. Come on, give us one more auto at least. Brooks Robinson, Funky Muncie. Top tier Caminero. Uribe on the green. Mazan Zanatello, Red Ice. He was the big chase in 23. Owen Cassie, and it looks like Randy Johnson is our last Red Ice. So we got 3 autos out of the case. And plenty of numbered stuff. So give me a moment. We'll go through all of them. Most of these were the red Pulsars to 399. And I tripped over my egg. Got a few of the blues to 75. I was honestly expecting a bit more variation in the numbering, but of course all the red ices, silvers, and stuff I will sleeve up. But to 399, we got a bunch. Soderstrom, Harmon Killebrew, Heston Kjerstad, Blake Mitchell, Ozzie Smith, Dustin Harris, Cole Young, Carson Williams, Eddie Murray, Raleigh Fingers, Jonah Tong, top tier Ethan Salas, Justin Crawford, Yankel Fernandez, Omar Vizquel, Alonzo Treadwell, Rockefort, Chase DeLauder, Sammy Stafora, few of the blues to 75, Barry Larkin, Pedro, and then we got not 1, not 2, but 3 autos. Sean Burke, Edward Julian, and probably the hit of the case, Colt Keith, Prospect Signatures Auto. All right, I'm going to need to go grab some trays. And James, if you're still in here, let me know. I'm going to bring my phone with me so I can see you in the chat. But I'm going to go grab some trays to put these into. Okay, cool. Perfect timing. I came back and your comment popped up. Let me put these away. Sorry, I feel like I'm all up in your face. Alrighty. All right, let's do it. The last one I got. 2025 Allen and Ginter Hobby. Let's do it. Oh, wait, I always forget the boxes now have a seal on them. It's kind of neat. Makes it feel a little fancy. Yeah, this little sticker right here. But the box configuration this year, I will say it is cool looking. I feel like they put a little bit more effort into it. Got a couple hiding in here. Oh, maybe just one. There we go. All right, James. Good luck. Let's see something cool. Let's see something weird. Good start. James Wood. Kutch. Willie Mays. Larry David. Oops. Who's trying to run away? Will Clark's trying to run away. Robert Hassel. Sutter and David Cone. Wicked Curves. Wicked Curves because he's wicked smart. Been sitting down too long. I gotta go run or something. Bryce Terang. Ooh, what is? Got a refractor. It looks like Bobby, or maybe that's the foil. Seager. Chris Bryant. Lou Gehrig on the foil. Miss Snow. And Cardinals at the World Series. Today, I consider myself, ooh, black mini of Ozzie Smith. Riley Green, Grant McCray, Chase Mydroth, Park. Ooh, X-Fractor. I have not pulled one of these yet. Yankees in the World Series. Foil, Luis Angel Acuna, rookie. And the X-Fractor, Reagan. Chuck Reagan, the musician. First X-Fractor I've pulled. We'll say this, they also have some weird relics. I don't know, I feel like it'd be cool to pull something like that. Wonder if they're still doing the dinosaur bones this year. That was cool. Pull a Jacob Wilson the other. Oh, nice. I don't know Mr. Chuck Reagan. Does it say what group he's with? Punk act Hot Water Music. All right. Not familiar with his craft. Brent Rooker. Gary Sheffield. First Fabatical insert, James Wood. Oh, Fanatical, that one? Those are cool. Chung, Hammer and Hank, Jacob deGrom. Yeah, those are really cool. Andre Dawson. The Minis, Drew Thorpe. And Don Sutton, Wicked Curves. Yeah, they're neat. Shohei. Andrew Jones, Nicholas Kurtz. Yadier Molina. Moises Ballesteros. Nice. Marcelo Foil. Mr. Weber. And the Phillies in the World Series. Gunner, Yu Darvish, Wade Boggs, David Ortiz, another X-Fractor, Sorbello, Tovar, Foil, Devers, Cesar Tovar, and the Cardinals. Have I pulled an X-Fractor? I feel like I hadn't, and this is the second one in one box. Is it a hot box? I don't know. It'd be cool if it's a hot box. I don't know if Allen & Ginter does hot box. I know Heritage does with those purple parallels. All right, Kirk Gibson, Chandler Simpson, Clayton Kershaw, Kind, Matt Chapman foil, mini of Lotterer, and the Astros. Roki, Emma Roberts, Cattell, Lou Brock. Ooh, what do we have here? We got something cool, I think, James. Whoops. Yogi Berra and Greg Maddux, Jim Cott, Chrome, James Wood. And what is this? Oh, Joe Torre Green, 18 of 99. It was upside down, so it threw me off. I was like, is this gonna be some crazy framed auto or something? So I guess this is a Joe Torre case for my LCS, considering we pulled the orange out of here. Which I didn't realize at the time was orange, which is kind of hilarious. Because the numbering is, if I didn't know where to look, it's very easily missed. So if you've got any Allen & Ginter laying around, and you got some cards that look a little different, the numbering's right there on the front. It's actually really tough to see it if you don't know where to look. Because the first time I just missed it. Oh, Cardinals are already up there. Nats and Dodgers. Guy's name makes me think it's Ohtani. That is not Ohtani. Will Clark, Halter, Godinho, River Ryan, whoops, Tony Perez. The mini is going to be Chase Mydroth, and Wicked Curves, Juan Marichal. Still hunting for some hits. Chef Reactions. Albert, Dave Winfield, Mike Trout. Postcards flying out of Playa del Rey, Santa Monica. Nacho Alvarez, Goose Gossage, and Wicked Curves, Bert Blyleven. Weber, Derek Jeter, Julio, Tim Elko, Orelvis, Mike Messina. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Great White Shark mini. Nice. That's pretty neat. The Georgia Peach, Tyrus Raymond Cobb, Denzel, Jacob Wilson, May Foil, Pudge Mini, and Buster Posey celebrating a Giants World Series victory. They had a few of them. Seemed like every couple of years. Knicks, Nolan Arenado, Aston, David Festa, Pedro, Randy on the foil, May Mini, and the Reds winning it all. Where are the hits at? Let's see. Let's see an Ohtani Mini Auto. Roy Campanella, Shota, Andy Pettit, Jackson Jobe, Mickey Mantle, Jim Thome, Trey Turner Mini, Freed on the Wicked Curves. Rust, Hayden Birdsong, Mookie Betts, Rafi Devers, Alex Bregman, Hideo Nomo, Alderkey Mini, Wicked Curves, Mark Burley. The most wicked curve he threw was in between his legs to first base to finish off a no-hitter. Drew Thorpe, Frankie Lindor, Logan Webb, Correa, Warren Spahn, Jeremy Pena foil. Oops, I grabbed the mini. It's another Keen. Huh. And how about it? Another Buster Posey World Series. Different World Series that time. Drake Baldwin, Miss Snow, Dansby, Jimmy Rollins, Chrome, Lotterer, Light the Night, Lighthouse insert, neat, Yogi Berra, Wicked Curves, Catfish. I was listening. Oh no, you're good. I'm just hanging out. I think it's just you and I, James. Haven't seen a hit yet, so hoping we get something here shortly. Alex the Great, the Rabbit, Joe Torre, Carlos Beltran, Seiya, Griffin Conine, Verdes foil, Naylor on the black, and the Yankees winning. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. I do see something thick. I think that might be a relic. Ben Rice, Sugano, Norbs. Ooh, what is this? I don't know what that is. I'm intrigued. Astros winning it. Mini. Let me CJ Abrams mini. Franchitti on the mini. What is this? Oh, that's actually a good patch. Oh, 9 of 25. Dansby. Dirty relic. How about that? 9 of 25. For getting a relic, I want to see, I mean, obviously numbered helps, but even if that wasn't numbered, a nice dirty relic like that to 25, I'll take a relic like that. Much better than a stinky napkin. So you still got one more in here. All right, Mackenzie Gore. Scott Boras? Yeah, isn't he an agent? Yeah. Cade Horton. Jackie Robinson X-Fractor. So I guess these are doing pretty well. DJ Khaled foil. Oh, you got another shark, a whale shark this time. And the Braves winning it. Oh, whew. I think we're coming back. Oh. Please reconnect. Are we back? It's trying. Looks green now. I don't know why it just wants to disconnect. think we might be okay. I'll wait for you, James, to let me know that you're good. Keep an eye out on all the chats. I stopped the second I saw that red bar come up, and I was like, oh no. Back? Okay, cool. Yeah, so I don't know if you heard my complaint about Brandon Nimmo, but once I saw that, I put this down. Whoops. Luis Arias is the mini out of that one. Lottery, yeah, it just disconnected. I'm glad it came back, to be honest. Jorge, Yamamoto, Pudge, and Wicked Curves, Fergie Jenkins. I messaged you immediately. I was like, I could see the writing on the wall, and I was like, oh no, like, we're almost done with the box. We still got another hit out here. All right, Thomas Sajaci, Reggie Jackson, Luis Angel Acuna, Augustine, Mookie, Chrome. Jim Rice, mini is going to be the State Bird, the Western Meadowlark for Wyoming. And Wicked Curves, Christy Mathewson. All right, 2 to go. Where is the hit? We got shorted before. I was really hoping we don't get shorted again. Kevin Alcantara, Alderkey. No, it wasn't you. It was my end. Dylan Cruz, Garrett Crochet, Hall, Adrian Beltre, Gary Sheffield, Mini, and Johan. Come on, last pack mojo. Come on, need something nice. Need a hit. I don't see anything thick. I'm a little worried. Fitchner, Felix, Camparius, Rhino, Pete Alonso, Augustine Ramirez, Zahn, and the Dodgers. So once again, getting shorted on a hit. It's so frustrating. Like because the numbered card shouldn't count as a hit. It shouldn't. Find something nice and send it your way, James. It's not fair. I know. So 3 out of the 4 boxes I buy do that. Drake Baldwin. Roki Sasaki, James Wood, Mini Ozzie Smith, Augustine Ramirez foil, Luis Angel Acuna foil, Nick Kurtz, Marcelo foil. 3 X-Fractors, Reagan, Sorbello, and Jackie Robinson. James Wood chrome, Joe Torre to 99, and Dansby on the Dirty Relic to 25. And now, like, I don't know if you know, but Topps is so much more strict on... Because I think people were just sending in stuff saying, oh, I didn't get a hit. And just trying to milk them for free hits. Because now it's so much harder. Even if you have a legitimate... Like, even... I sent them a video of me opening it. And they were like, sorry, we need a receipt from an authorized seller. And I'm like... I don't get receipts for my LCS because then things have to happen. So... I'll make it up to you, James. I know you'll tell me not to, but I'm going to anyways. All right, well, I've been live for almost 3 hours. I'm going to get to work on sorting, and I still have to take Ashley out. So thanks for jumping in today, James. I think it's just you and I left. So enjoy your weekend. Hopefully the boys don't do anything too crazy. All right, I'll see you next time. Cheers. Oh, wait, it says 2 of one of these. Auto Relic printing plate. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the 3rd box out of the 4 that I bought that only had 1 relic and didn't have any of those others. Because the rip cards are noticeable. A booklet obviously would be really noticeable. Same with printing plates and autos. Yeah, craziness. Will do, James. I'll see you next time.